Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a twin flame reading. So if you're an Aries, your person's an Aries, and you consider yourselves twin flames, then this is going to be your reading. We're going to take a look and see like what's going on in the shared space between the two of you, as well as individually, and how you're feeling about each other. I don't really know what I'm going to do totally yet. We're just going to kind of wing it and see. So, all right, we have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. This is the imagery on the card. And I feel like what I'm getting is that the feminine's energy is sort of, the masculine's like picking up on it here. That's what I'm getting. If the feminine is worried, she almost looks like she's more orangey, like more darker shade of orange than this masculine here. Whatever genders you are, obviously. Hopefully you already know that. But anyway, like it's like the fire is stronger, not stronger in her as if like the masculine doesn't feel it. He is clearly feeling it and is making a conscious effort with the two heads together like that to soothe this feminine, I would say. Soothe her worries. And with the romance, Cupid's arrow strikes, I feel like that's maybe a euphemism for this feminine's energy hitting the masculine. I think there are romantic feelings here, of course, obviously, but the song that I got for this reading was Cleaning Out My Closet by Eminem. So I feel like this masculine could have other things going on in his life right now that he's trying to clean house. Because we have this healing energy too on the bottom of the deck. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So it's tough to sort of enter into a new phase, a new romantic phase here when you're in this healing energy. But it feels like this masculine, even if they are the ones healing, they're also sending some healing light and some love vibes to their feminine because they are worried about her. So let's see. What is this feminine feeling towards the masculine right now? What's going on with this feminine? We have a new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. So I think this feminine is expecting some powerful change, and it hasn't solidified yet with this nothing is yet set in stone mutable moon. It's like she feels, I'm just going to say she, but it could be he, you know what I'm saying. Okay. But it's like she can feel the change in the air, the change in the wind here. The tide is turning, but I haven't seen any evidence of it. So I think that's where the anxiety is coming from. What about this masculine? What's going on? How is he feeling towards his feminine? The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so it's like he's like, I'm getting there. Look, your commitment is being tested, but that's in reverse. Interesting, because like none of these are really like in reverse. I mean, look. Oh, that one. The answers you need are coming. Okay. So there's only two cards, and one is here. So I feel like with this being in reverse, I feel like this masculine, like this test is like over. Like they left this test in the dust almost in a good way. Like they've passed their tests. I just heard a song. I passed my tests because all I see is checks these days. Like act now. I feel like this masculine wants to act now. Like it's not that they don't want to. It's just that they just feel like maybe they would be jumping the gun a little bit because they need, again, like to tie up some loose ends, whatever that may mean. I don't really know. I guess we might get more detail about that later, but let's see what else we can get. How is this feminine feeling towards the masculine right now? What is this feminine's energy towards her masculine right now? Okay, the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, so I feel like maybe this is something that the masculine is trying to like heal from, some sort of relationship with somebody, that the snake kind of an energy, and that's what maybe where the source of this feminine's distress is coming from. It's like maybe she thought the connection was going one way, and she, like I was saying, she was sensing like a change in the wind, and then it didn't really, her expectations weren't met. She didn't see the evidence, and I think the source of her distress here is competition, someone she considers an enemy. So this would be maybe somebody that you, if you're the feminine watching, you know about, someone you see as a snake, obviously. We have the boat here. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Maybe you're worried that this masculine isn't progressing, but it looks like he is progressing. So if you're worried about that, I think Spirit's really wanting to be like, no, like they're like sailing on, they're moving on. But maybe you're like, oh, they're having closure issues. They can't like let this go. Like this is never gonna happen. I feel like you're feeling a little bit anxious and a little bit just really scared that this person's gonna like maybe pick this other person over you, something like that. And let's see what about your masculine. What's going on with the masculine here? Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. But look what's, I know, I'm like, don't get scared. Look, coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. I think you're right to maybe pick up that this snake person's trying to like weasel their way back in here, trying to slither their way back in. But it looks like, oh my God, look at that with the girl on the desk and everything. Like, can we see this picture? She's like, hey, and he's just like, rest in peace. Like, this is over. And that's cleaning out my closet. I mean, we had that song, like, I had no idea what cards were going to come out, but I feel like this is really lining up. And I feel like this person is just growth, change, liberation. That's going along with this healing energy. And I feel like this feminine's like really scared. If that's you, you're really scared. But I think Spirit's really trying to say, like, it's okay. Like, the energy, things are changing. Like, energy is gaining momentum here. We're building up here. Everything's okay. Wait, let's see. What's going on with this feminine? Bat, take care. Enemies are working against you. Like, this feminine's like, all right. Like, this feminine's like, I'm not gonna be reassured that easily. Like, you don't know who we're dealing with here. Wait, hold on. Let's see. The masculine. Purse, pay attention to your finances. I feel like they're just trying to like get their self in order here, or maybe this is about somebody at work. Should we just get one more to clarify? Dog barking, advice from a friend. Let's get one more. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. I don't feel like this is to do with you. I feel like they're just trying to pay attention to their money, clean out their closet, get their life in order. I feel like this other person popped up, but with the coffin energy, it's like, it's a pretty clear message of like, this is over with this person. And it's, I think I'm kind of happy that this message came out, just in case you were like worrying or wondering, because this seems very like cut and dry to me. Like, this person's like not trying to, I don't really get what this pay attention to your finances is about. Let's get like one final clarifier. What is going on with the masculine right now? Owl, good advice from a wise person. Okay, so that's interesting. That came through twice. So maybe that's you. Maybe this is like speaking about your energetic connection. Maybe they got some advice on how to like cut the cord with this person. I don't know. Or maybe they just like asked their father or their mother or like just someone they consider wise, like for advice. Like, I don't know, but that came out twice. Broken ring, look, parting of the ways in either romance or business. So I feel like, okay, I think Spirit just really wants, or maybe this is Spirit coming through to you. Like, it's okay. Like, this is over. Like, and they're just trying to like, it's almost, oh my God. It's almost like they want to have like full closure. Like with the situation, like they want to maybe like let a little bit of time pass before they start bringing you into the mix or trying to like start the new cycle here. It's like they want to let the old cycle die out. But I feel like this is within reach, and this is, it's like, I feel like they did pass their test. I passed my test because all I see is checks these days. Like, I was really getting a vibe like that. So let's see. I'm just going to get one message each and just see what you would both maybe say to each other. Maybe more than one. We'll see. Like I said, I don't really have a plan here. What's going on here? Nope. I've never felt so much pain, yet so much love at the same time. I always imagine the life we could have together. And I feel like that's exactly what's been going on. They've been imagining all kinds of things here. They are scared to get their hopes up in case this bat person swoops in and, you know, steals the masculine's heart again. If you're the feminine, then you're afraid that this bat person's going to swoop in and steal the masculine's heart again. Okay, this is too much. Well, okay, I almost want to keep these. Like, I don't know, maybe we should just do messages, but I know we could have such a great life together. Look, how about mirroring? Like, you're both thinking about that, about each other. Like, you know what I mean? I love how you take care of other people. What a contrast from this, like, snake sort of an energy here. I just feel like you are a world of different. You are like a worlds away. Like, how do you say that? You're completely different from this other person. Like, they're not... Look, I'm standing strong for the things I want in my life, including you. Like, this is not a joke. Like, they are done. D-O-N-E. I love the way your brain works, and I've never met anyone like you. And I think with the whole, like, I love the way your brain works, I think this is them saying, like, they understand the way your brain works, and maybe they know enough about your connection right now. Because I feel like this is a more established... I'm just gonna kind of like... Oh, I can't do that. I feel like this is a more established spiritual connection here. Even now, look how you're giving like just a little bit. I guess I'm in pain. And they're like, listen, like they're coming through with like 5 things that they want to say. Like the way that that fell out. What was on the bottom of the deck? I love that you can laugh at yourself. Like, I think there's such a lighter, more healthy vibe to your connection than the snake person's. So I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like they're, I don't know. Like, I'm standing strong. I feel like they are standing strong. Like, I don't really know how else I can say that. So, all right, let's just see. This should be like this way. No, this is the share space because this is like both of you imagining your life together. So I'm going to leave it like that. This looks like a mess. All right, maybe we'll just keep these 2. I'm standing strong at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's put that there. But yeah, there's definitely a contrast between you and this other person. But I've never felt so much pain yet so much love. I feel like you're trying not to give up on this, guys, but you're just, if you're the feminines watching, but it's like you just feel like you're delusional, or you feel like I'm imagining the life we could have together, but I'm imagining this little snake slithering in, like we were talking about, this bat swooping in with her little bat sonar. It's like finally seeing that things are like maybe going to progress between me and my freaking person, and just, you know, basically effing everything up. It's like, I feel like that's the way your brain is working, and I feel like your person knows how you are to some extent and feels your worries and is trying to like energetically like soothe you. So what's going on with this feminine right now? How is she feeling about her masculine? We have the Fool, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is kind of sad because I feel like with the Fool, it was like, this is the feminine excited for the new beginning, then this third party interference coming in. And then with the Queen of Cups, almost like trying to be understanding and be like, okay, like with the Chariot, and the Devil underneath, look, it's almost just like, okay, like I understand, like, you know, if you love this person or if you want to be with this person, like, yeah, I can imagine the life we could have together till I'm blue in the face, but if that's, you know, you don't actually want that, then what is the point? Like, I understand, I just want you to be happy. Like, maybe she, or you, if it's you watching, or she, if it's the masculine watching, like, maybe you're like picking up on this person's pain a little bit, if they are healing. And it is, because it is, you know, even if it's somebody, or if it's something that you don't necessarily want anymore, want to be a part of anymore, it's still like a loss of like a part of your life. It's still, although we had cleaning out my closet, that was kind of angry. So I don't know, like but the masculine's sad about the pain he caused you. And it seems like more of an angry energy towards this person. But it was a coffin. Was there anything on that? Sorry. Oh no, that's the back. Hold on. Let me look at the front. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation. Liberation. It's like they feel free. Like, I don't think they're sad about this person, but maybe you're feeling pain and you're interpreting it, I cannot say the word, as like them feeling pain over this person. But maybe they're just feeling pain over you, or maybe they're just feeling pain about something else, or they're just picking up on your anxiety, and then like correspondingly feeling some pain because they know you're upset and anxious and they feel like it's their fault or something. Even though I wouldn't say it's their fault, they're doing what they have to do here, but I think that's just the way that they're feeling. Okay, so how are they feeling? Okay, we have Justice. Look how this is like, look, your masculine is cute because like that Justice card just came up. First of all, trumped this Three of Cups. Like, no, like Justice is about real relationships and stuff like that. Like, Justice is about, let's take it to the courthouse. Like, but no, they're saying that they take your relationship seriously and they don't take this seriously. You have the Devil. And what do we have here? What is the masculine? What's going on with them right now? We have the King of Cups. Okay, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, change coming in. So with the Justice energy, I feel like even this person's like looking over there. Like, I have my eye on you. Even this Devil, I feel like this Devil is just like fading into the background. Like, that's what the way this looks. I think this is the first time this card has come out for me. I think it's been on the bottom of the deck a few times, but let me see. Let me see this card. See how it's kind of like shrouded and fading into, it's almost like the light is overtaking it. What is that? It's like disappearing into this flower. I feel like, exactly. And like, this is your energy here, like trumping this energy. Like, your person's making this crystal clear. And even if they were engaged in some sort of like Three of Cups type connection with this person in the past, it's like they really want you to know that they're emotionally maturing here. They're learning how to set boundaries for themselves. They're learning how to decide what they want and stick to it. They're learning maybe even stuff. Oh my God, I just realized you have the Queen and the King of Cups like in corresponding positions. This is so crazy. Like, do you see? Oh my God, this is so cute. I love this reading, and I love that I like live shuffled, because it's just like when you have it out there, people, you're always like, oh, like, and I just feel like people are like, yeah, okay. Like, that's not true. Oh, this is cute. I just feel like you guys are so compatible, and your person, it just works with Justice. It's like they want to have this new beginning with you, and they want you to know, like, you're my Queen of Cups. This is like the Devil. Like, this is like a lesson I had to learn. Like, this is like an addiction I had to break. Like, and even, I know that could be hard to hear sometimes. Like, it could be triggering, but it's like, oh, you know what I was thinking about? This is part of that thought, sorry. But how I was going to say like the addiction thing, but you know that song Kissed by a Rose by Seal, when something about like when he says love became something about how it's like the high, oh my God, I wish I could like look that up right now, but not the pill. Like, it's not the thing that causes the addiction. It's like actually like he compares like love, or the person that he's singing to or whatever, like to like the actual high that you feel, that feeling of bliss, and like just like that knowing that it's right, like just that feeling of euphoria, which if you've like, you know, messed around with some drugs, like, you know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, it's just a feeling of like falling in love. It's kind of what some of these things make you feel like in a way, but it's terrible. You know, with the Devil, it's like an addiction though, and it's like you have to keep chasing the high, and then you end up losing all your money and just destroying your entire life, and it's just terrible. But like the love, maybe with this person, it's like they were like the pill, and whereas like with you and them, it's like the bliss, like that euphoric feeling, like that you don't even need a drug, like it just exists between the two of you. I'm not really explaining that right, but like, I don't know, listen to that song, but I feel like it's kind of like that vibe where it's a high, but it's not like an addiction, like an unhealthy, it's more healthy. I don't know if I said that already, but I was feeling like your relationship is a lot more healthy than whatever this charade was with this person. So, all right, what else can we get? I don't know. This is kind of cute. Do we want to get a tarot for the shared space between you guys right now? Where did I put this deck? What's going on here? Oh, what was that? It fell on the floor. The Queen of Swords. Interesting. And let's just clarify. Well, no, I saw Judgment. So I think what that is, and then we have the King of Wands, but with the Judgment energy coming through and the Queen of Swords, I feel like I'm more so getting a vibe of like truth. Let's see, 10 of Wands. I feel like, let's see, I don't know. I feel like I have to clarify with like a tea leaf. Although sometimes it just makes me more confused. But what is this Queen of Swords? What's the shared space between the masculine and the feminine right now? Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Oh, all right. So with the Queen of Swords, that could be maybe just speaking of like that there's no communication right now. But like with this diamond message coming through, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like that's a good sign that like even if it's silent, like you're definitely on each other's mind. And you might be hearing from them soon. What else for this Queen of Swords? We have Whale, great worry over nothing. Like your person really wants to reassure you. Like I would really say that you're worrying and you don't have to worry. They really care about you. If you're the feminine watching, they're just like working through their stuff here. But the fact that we had the Queen and the King of Cups come out, like the masculine and the feminine, like that like lined up like that was like really actually cool. Let's see, should we get more? Like, I mean, we can wrap this up, but what's the advice for you both? Let's see. What's just going on in your own individual lives, like aside from this connection? Like feminine, what's going on? Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I feel like you've been working a lot, feminine. So maybe you're like working 2 jobs with like double mission. I think of like, or like just like working 2 jobs or like maybe like you have a lot going on at home and at work, or you're going to work in school or something, but channeling and uplifting humanity. But then there's play on the bottom, so I feel like you need to make more time for play. I feel like you might be working a little too hard. Yeah, that came out. Maybe have a drink, like maybe just, you know, do something, but don't be so serious. I feel like it's time to sort of let loose a little bit and have some mindless fun. I'm sorry, I didn't even like ask a question, but all right, what about the masculines? What's going on in their life? Oh, all right, we got the Priestess energy. How are you being called to step up and lead? So your person's really like, oh look, protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Okay, and you're already doing it. I think that's Spirit's way of saying like they've already done this, like calm down. But it's like, I think that's across the board. They're stepping into their power here. Their solar plexus chakra is being highlighted and they're stepping up here. What else is going on for this masculine? The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And I think like what Spirit's trying to say here is that if you are feeling something coming from them, even if it is pain and you think it's about this person or whatever, just whatever's happening is like helping expand their heart. And I don't know, like now I'm seeing this rose, the ever unfolding rose, like that song Kiss from a Rose is really like on my mind here. But yeah, I feel like they're playing through the pain. And I also feel like if they are feeling pain, like I was saying, something's happening to expand their heart. And I feel like given everything that we've seen here, I would almost say that they're most likely, oh, I'm standing strong. That's like this Priestess energy, sorry. But if they are feeling pain over you and about maybe like the pain they've caused you in the past or something or whatever is going on, or just feeling like they wish they could rush towards you now because they know you're worried or whatever, I'm sorry, I'm having like a tough time like articulating what I'm trying to, like what I'm feeling, but oh, it's helping to expand their heart. And it's like really for purpose here. Like they're really learning something about how like their actions have consequences and the way it relates to you and your connection. And they're just like not wanting to ever hurt you again. It's almost like if they're feeling pain, they're thinking about your pain and that's why they're feeling pain. All right, what's going on between you guys right now? The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Like you guys know what you're doing. Your souls are like leading the way. So just chill, like let Spirit guide you. Look, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And then this, I see, you're already doing it again. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like you're working here, like keep working, add some play in, send your person some love. Like if you have to worry, like maybe this is all meant to be, like don't overthink it. Whatever happens, just like flow with it at the time and just like let it be, okay? What else? Should we get more messages? All right, what would this masculine want to say to the feminine right now? What is the masculine wanting to say to the feminine right now? Sorry, I know this reading is like a little bit like all over the place. I allowed others to distort my perception of you. You have such a beautiful mind. There's a lot about beautiful mind coming through. I love the way your brain works. Like, they're like you're such a great cook. Maybe they're just like imagining the life you could have together. Like, that card was already there, and they just think you're the whole package. I'm awakening to the energetic bond between us. I think that they're more than just awakening to it now. I think they're very aware of it, but I think this is Spirit's just way of confirming that for you. I love how beautiful you are inside and out. Yes, I'm done fighting this. I know what I want, like, for sure. They know I'm taking this too. How about that? What about you guys? Do you want to say anything else? You're literally hysterical. I feel like you're like, yeah, like, I want to have more laughter in my life, so come make me laugh, buddy. What else? What else would the feminine want to say? But you definitely appreciate your person's sense of humor and just the lightness that comes. And even with that, it could be that you're like not a representation, but a confirmation that you're feeling your person trying to like lighten the mood and heal you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that could be what the feminine is trying to say. You can tell me. You're so independent. I feel like also if you're the feminine, sorry, the feminine is, I shouldn't be saying you're, because I don't know who's watching this, but you're so independent. That could be either like recognizing that the masculine's like in his power, or recognizing that the masculine doesn't need them. And look, I feel so weak. So I feel like, yeah, like, I mean, we already kind of established the feminine isn't feeling the best, you know, but we have, I can't wait to make this all up to you one day. And you're so witty, you hit people with some zingers. I can't wait to make this all up to you one day. Maybe it just is like, I can't wait for us to live our lives together one day. Maybe you do feel guilty. I did see I feel guilty before. So maybe you just feel guilty for making this masculine feel like they have to pick you or something like that. Maybe you feel like, oh, please, like, don't, like, I don't know, like, there's something here where you see your masculine as like thriving and you feel like you're not. And what is with the witty and you're hysterical? Like, I don't know, maybe you just like really miss talking and hanging out with your person. I'm getting a sense that like that's what you can't wait. You're so feisty. Like, that's so weird. I don't know, maybe you just really feel like you and your person have like the best, or the feminine feels like her and her person have like the best conversations, and they can't wait to do it again. But I feel like the feminine is kind of like all over the place too. You have such strength, and I feel so weak. It's like but it's like weird that they're not like, oh, thank you. It's more of a vibe of like, you shouldn't have to take care of me. Like, I shouldn't be weak. Like, I'm gonna make this up to you. Like, you don't have to soothe me, like, or something. Like, it's almost like, not like she's offended, but more so like, what's this say? You're so kind to all creatures and people. I think this feminine feels like, almost like, don't feel bad for me. Like, don't cry for me, Argentina. Oh, that was an episode of Charmed. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Oh, that's such a sad episode. Oh, Drake. Okay, let's not talk about it. Anyway, like, I feel like that's how this feminine is feeling. Like, I don't need your pity. I feel like this feminine feels like the masculine is like pitying her, like, because he chose somebody else. And she's like, yeah, I know I'm a loser and I'm so weak. Like, you're so strong, or you're so amazing. And I think also with like, you're so witty, you're literally hysterical, and you're so feisty, that's like reminding me of like a bantery like conversation. So if you guys have had that, it's like, that's kind of like the vibe I was getting of, I never felt so much pain yet so much love at the same time. And I always imagine the life we could have where they're imagining the good times, but then they're imagining like the masculine with somebody else, and it turns dark. It like turns sour. I wouldn't even say sour, I would say dark. Like, and then the feminine feels like, why can't I let this go? And then feels like maybe the masculine trying to like send some healing energy, and is like ashamed of the fact that she even feels sad about it. Does that make sense? And it's like, oh, like, I shouldn't need this help, or like something like that. I never decided to trust you and love you. One day I just realized you snuck in there. You're so creative. How am I able to feel you when you're miles away? Like, look, while it's true that you trigger me, it's also true that you inspire and motivate me like no other. So maybe that's why this feminine's working so hard to try to like not think about the masculine. And, you know, Spirit's like, okay, like, let's like have fun though. That's a good distraction too. I don't know. I feel like the feminine's kind of like going through it right now. But, and so is the masculine a little bit. But like, honestly, there's like good stuff here. It's just like a little more like surface level stuff. And I feel like the reason the feminine is so upset is because like she was expecting like this really powerful change, I think, like really quickly. And then this like snake energy came into the mix and she wasn't expecting it. She wasn't expecting that. She was expecting powerful change, but in like a different way. So this just looks like a mess, and I'm so sorry. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it there. This is 30 minutes long. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really manic when I get off of work, so I'm so sorry. I know, like, I talk too fast sometimes, but you know, you can speed up or slow down. I don't think anyone would speed me up, but slow down like the me talking. Like, make it a little bit slower if it's too quick for you. All right, guys, thank you. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and I will catch you in the next reading, okay? Bye.